It's the Rundown, Thursday, March 2nd. It's brought to you by SeatGeek. Everybody knows SeatGeek at this point because it's the best free app to buy and sell tickets to concerts and sporting events. How it works, it takes all the tickets on the secondary market, puts it in an easy-to-read chart so that you know exactly what you're getting. You might be the last seat in the house, but you know that you're getting the best deal. You might be up front and overpaying, but you know exactly what you're going to get because SeatGeek gives you the real deal, Holyfield. Right now, you use the promo code RUNDOWN. You get $20 back on your first order. So download the free SeatGeek app, go to settings, add a promo code, enter Rundown, and you get 20 bucks back. They'll send it directly to your PayPal account, or they'll mail you a check after you make your first purchase. We're going to dive right into it.
Glenny's like got a throne.
Glenny balls right now.
Do we have enough camera?
Can we somehow get a camera on Glenny? It is
This is like the Glenny Balls throne.
Sitting in a fucking massage chair with a pillow hiding his boner and his laptop
It's
on
a
top.
homemade knit pillow, too.
Yeah. It's hiding your stomach. It's a fat guy move. I do it all the time. You gotta have a pillow all the way around.
So let's get into it. Dan, back on the Rundown today. The big news with Berman is that Sam Ponder may be replacing Chris Berman. I mean, this is a tough blow for you and the PMT boys. If this is the replacement.
Well, there's no replacement for Chris Berman. You can't replace Chris Berman. So whoever's sitting in his seat, I'm gonna unfairly judge them.
Of course.
I'm gonna hate them.
It's filling in for a legend.
Yeah, it's like your stepdad. Like I'm never calling you dad.
Right.
Okay.
Berman's dad, and that's it.
Yeah, right. Sam Ponder is the worst choice possible.
Terrible choice.
And this has not, and I'm sure that the feminists out there will be like, oh, what, a woman can't do that job? Of course a woman can do that job. Susie Colbert does the job on Monday nights.
Right. Sam Ponder just not
kills it. Sam Ponder just has this like self-righteous, super serious tone with everything she does. She'll be interviewing someone for some college kid for the Dr. Pepper, free giveaway on Saturday morning presented by Cheez-Its, pretending like she's, breaking,
It's like 2020, like a sit-down interview.
Right,
yeah.
Huge news. So I think she's an awful choice. If I had to pick, it would be either Trey Wingo or Susie Colbert.
Do you think they're going with the woman card because there's this it's sort of like Scully, there's just no replacement?
Yeah, like you almost have to go so different so that there's no comparison.
Different so there's just no backlash?
But then just go with Susie Colbert. Oh, I mean, I don't know if she wants to change her spot, but there are it really doesn't have to do with women. There's just a better female choices.
But my thing is you're going from sideline reporter to hosting a show, totally different ballgame. But my thing is you got to host, you got to keep 4 to 5 guys under control.
And
it's not an easy job.
It's
not an easy job.
The morning and the football show is definitely hard to keep them in control because they all can't really speak English. They all just babble and laugh and do all crazy.
It was like the Rundown yesterday.
Right. It's just insanity. It's insanity everywhere. So she's an awful choice. But do you think she's going to bring her kid if she gets picked and be like, look, I'm working and I'm being a mother, and then remember when she did that? She brought her 2-month-old kid to college campus.
I mean that's exactly what you're talking about. That's why she's not a good replacement because she does shit like that.
Right, exactly.
Plus, how's her whoop game?
Yeah.
So she needs her own. She needs her own bathroom to change her baby's diaper. Is that what you're saying?
No, it was just ridiculous because she had a kid, which I mean I have no problem with that obviously, but then she she'd bring the kid maybe 1 month to every college game day, and it's that's. I know the whole message, I'm a mother and I'm working, but I feel like that 1-month-old shouldn't be at a college campus.
A guy retired because he couldn't bring his son to the baseball field.
True. Good point. Yeah, I mean, that was stupid too.
Paul, what'd you think of that?
I mean, that was equally as stupid.
That whole fiasco?
So thank you for helping me there.
To me, that was the biggest joke ever because to me, everybody was asked, what's the one regret? I wish my daughter would have been able to watch me play.
You wouldn't have given her a fucking locker.
Yeah, you wouldn't.
No, I wouldn't have given her a locker.
Right.
No, exactly. And it was never like that. But guys brought their kids around, and
I think
and now that they're all taller than me now, it's a little depressing. But
you can bring your kids around. You can't.
That's what's part of it, bro. You can't bring kids around. I think 1-month-olds shouldn't be in a workplace environment. And
I'm with you on that.
13-year-olds shouldn't get lockers.
I'm not bringing Shay around here.
Professionals, right?
All right, moving on. The Interior Secretary. Chap says that's kind of important. He said it's something to do with lumber and parks. Doesn't sound that important to me. But he rolled up on the first day of work on a horse. So this dude is instantly important. It's a power move. I don't care if you're just dealing with parks and recreation. You come on a horse, you are putting people on notice.
Here's the deal. Anybody else comes on a horse, you're reading the article, then you see just former Navy SEAL, you forgive them immediately.
That's exactly right. I was ready to roast that guy, and it's like he was a Navy SEAL for 20 years. Like, okay,
well, that guy can do whatever the fuck he wants.
And this guy's like been living in Montana. I mean, he could probably, I'm pretty sure, horseback pretty nicely. And then he commentated on how these horses sacrifice their lives in the deep woods of New York City.
Research. He did research. I didn't know all
research?
that. I mean, I didn't know that he commented on the horses.
Yeah.
How the
When's the
horses
last time you've seen a horse run down a suspect in New York City?
No such thing as a former Navy SEAL, guys.
That's correct.
No former
Once a SEAL, always a SEAL.
Always a SEAL. But yeah, it was a
Wait,
power
what
move.
about the horse and the suspect?
Have you ever seen a police horse run down a suspect in New York City?
No.
Exactly.
But that's not why they have them. They have them to be like above the crowd.
They're there for crowd control. They're not there to fucking arrest people.
Like you're gonna fucking lasso them down or something?
He said they risked their lives.
Yeah, they sit there with drunk people all over everywhere.
He's not kidding. This isn't half baked where he's eating peanut butter and shit.
I'm just saying.
Bro,
those horses do.
Bro, police horses are not used to chase down suspects.
No, they're not.
They're used to sit above a crowd and corral.
But they're risking their lives?
Yes. They're risking their lives because they have to live in this fucking city. That's not, a horse shouldn't live in New York City.
No, that's a fact.
I risk my life living in New York City. Like,
we all do.
Shit everywhere.
We all do, man. This godforsaken shithole.
Listen, dude, I mean, I hit, before Shea got knocked down, I saw some rats with bigger than baseballs down there.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Believe me, yeah.
Classic. Keep it political. Kim Jong-un, or we'll just keep it like Portnoy. Kim Jong Son.
Okay.
Kim Jong Son and North Korea have come out, and they are publicly saying that the death to Kim Jong-un's brother, half-brother, stepbrother, was just a heart attack. Classic North Korea. I don't know what anybody else expected. Now, you were doing a little research, again, on this type of poison.
The poison that was delivered, like, supposedly kills you in less than 4 seconds.
No, it didn't. I watched the video. He was walking around fine for, like, a few minutes.
And so they light him up, and they may have triggered the heart attack.
Is that what they're
trying to say?
Well, there's no heart attack, Paul. He was poisoned.
Yeah, no, you don't believe North
like
Korea.
Dude.
Don't fall into Kim Jong Son's
My
web.
question is, when are we going to stop reporting on their reports?
That's
like, I feel like we enable them.
That's the other thing.
Yeah, but it's so fucking funny.
I know. No, I mean, obviously we
need it.
Barstool is going to keep doing it.
Yeah, when you see like the Associated Press.
Media, yeah, right. Like when are you going to stop talking about North Korea's reports that are clearly fake?
I'm actually surprised that he doesn't take
I got
more
my eyes
credit.
On Chaps, I don't know.
Yeah, he's looking a little suspect today. I'm surprised he doesn't take credit for it. Like, I fucking poisoned him. Yeah, I blow them up with anti-aircraft.
That's the thing about it is, like, is there any repercussions if that would happen?
Yes, because he killed them in a different country.
That's the thing.
That's different than killing someone in your own country. North Korea is his backyard. He can do whatever he wants. It's his rules.
What country was it?
Malaysia.
That's a fake country. You can do it. North Korea can do whatever you want in Malaysia.
It's real.
That's if it was like America. Yes, Malaysia's not real.
Wait, what?
It's not a real country. Malaysia.
And Will Chamberlain didn't score 100 points either.
I'm woke on that. I don't think that game ever happened.
How many wristbands do you need?
You know what? These are for foundations for retired thoroughbred horses. How do you feel that are on?
These are my foundations.
These are horses that are on for slaughter, Dan. That are $15 on for slaughter.
If you thought we were going to have sympathy for fucking horse wristbands, you're crazy. I thought you were going to throw out like childhood cancer.
Wait till PETA.
And you got no love for the New York City horses?
Good luck for PETA. No, I'm just telling you.
Because they never chased down a suspect.
I'm going to start a foundation.
Running in New York City is not a. I mean, he loves it. He loves it in New York City.
There's a horse that's living in a beautiful farm in Kentucky.
Let me go 25 miles an hour on my horse.
Makes some rich guy even richer.
All these horses want to just fucking roam in a field. Horse racing's no different.
Where the fuck have you been? The thoroughbred's been around since the early, go on, and they're bred to run,
that means
and it's $1 billion industry.
That doesn't mean they enjoy it. That just means that for hundreds of years
they're bred to run. They 100% love it.
They want to just run around in the field.
No, they want to be in a fucking stall.
They
want to be in a fucking stall. They're an animal. They're a pack animal.
No, they don't want to be in a stall.
Wait, if they're a pack animal, why
if there were no humans around, there would be no fucking stalls for horses.
Because they're paid millions of dollars to run.
Yeah,
they're bred to run.
They're
bred to run.
So they want to just run in a field.
There's more horses. I'll tell you right now. There's horses that live. There's probably, I would say, 50% of the horse population lives better than 20% of the human population. You could eat off the floors of some of those horses' stalls.
So what side of the what point are you making here?
that horses are
Like
happy.
that's a ridiculous.
No, you made a point that why am I wearing these wristbands?
For the horses that
live
get to
better
live
than humans.
us.
No, the horses that are getting slaughtered. It's for the jockeys and stuff like that. You're ripping on your charities. I'm trying
The
to
ones
be
that live.
sensitive for
No,
one time.
wait.
Cat.
So tell me what that shit. So it's the one that like lives better
Well,
than us.
one of them's for the
that breaks
permanent
its leg and then
jockeys
you
fund.
shoot it in the
Permanent
head.
jockeys fund for the
Okay.
jockeys that are disabled, and the other ones are for horses. Karma.
You have to be the only person in the world to wear this.
You know what?
You started this foundation. You were the only member of this foundation.
Specific
Fact.
foundation.
You know, when fucking PETA pulls both of you guys and they're on your
Dude,
asses,
I've already
don't
fucking
come
wrestled
calling
with
me.
PETA. They
Dude,
came and
PETA
fucked
doesn't
up my
like
hot
horse
dog
racing.
thing.
They fucking hate horse racing.
Yeah, that's what I'm
they do.
saying. So why would PETA come after us? They're coming after you.
I love horse racing, but
I
this
am
is ridiculous.
supporting it.
This is so.
I
this is
support
so
horse
Duca.
racing by
This
giving them
whole
all my
thing
money.
was Paul Duca in a nutshell.
By the way, the
And
PDJF,
all of this, like, I don't know what
it's
point
called
you're making. It's all
Disabled
over
Jockeys
the
Fund. You're saying that's not real.
This is
First of
peak
all, I'm
Duca.
saying that's a little like a disabled jockey as a foundation for that. And second
quite
of all,
the
the horses.
foundation.
Okay. Wait a second. Okay,
Dude,
time-
they
time
fall
out.
off their horses.
They go 40 miles an hour and they throw yourself out
How
of
many-
the time out. Time.
How
I'm
many
not
get
fucking
disabled?
done talking.
How many get
You go down the
I
fucking
thought this
road.
rundown was gonna suck. It was low energy. But
Go
we're
down the
here
road
now.
40 miles an hour and throw yourself out the window. Now find an insurance company that will insure you to do that.
Why isn't Bob
That's
Baffert
where I
pay
wear
for
this
it?
wristband.
Why isn't Bob Baffert pay for it?
There's a zillion guys that
Yeah.
you've gambled on and people have gambled on that are crippled from riding racehorses.
How many? A zillion?
A lot of
How many
guys.
How many horse jockeys get hurt a year? To the point where they
I would
can't
say,
walk.
What? 5 to 10 die a year.
Die?
On the racetrack.
Okay. Americans?
No, they're fucking from
Malaysians.
No,
They're from Malaysia.
That's what I'm
The
saying.
country
There's
that doesn't
horse racing
exist.
everywhere. No, but like
They
I
fucking
don't
from
care about
Malaysia.
Dubai, like they probably don't
What?
regulate it enough.
What? Dubai?
Yeah.
Dude, 100,000 people show up to Dubai and they don't even have gamble on the sport. That's how big it is over
We
there.
should do like someone should transcript this entire conversation. I don't know where we are right now.
We're
Either
gonna-
way, those are ridiculous wristbands. I thought I said that and you're gonna be like, yo, this one's for my like cousin who died from cancer.
Yeah.
Fucking horse jockeys and horses.
Like disabled horse jockeys is not moving the needle for me. I'm sorry. It was a sad story,
Bigger
but
issues.
it's not.
Bigger issues. And also, don't you think that I do more for the horse racing community by losing every single bet I've ever made than you do for wearing a stupid wristband?
What do you think?
The horses aren't seeing
I'm
that
just
money.
saying. Who does more? Who does more? I give my money.
I don't know. Maybe I've done
like
like probably about 10 to 15 meet and greets and stuff like that for these charities. What have you done?
I give
I've
them money.
I've
fucking give
donated
them money.
probably.
I lose every bet I make.
I've donated in the last 10 years probably close to 200,000 of these charities.
Now
We need
come
a
on,
disabled
now we'll
blogger
cut that
charity.
part.
Ask me the
Let's cut
question.
that part.
You're asking me the question back.
Okay,
We
fine.
need-
That's fair. That's fair. That's
Can
fair.
we get like a
That's fair,
disabled
yeah.
blogger charity that you
Checkmate.
start up? You can wear that and donate 200 grand to
You
that.
know what? I'm a little appalled that you're ripping on a disabled 5'2" guy.
I'm not ripping on
Well,
it.
you are.
5'2" guy's already disabled. It's 5'2".
Wow.
You're 5'3". You're right on the borderline there.
Wow. You're going to be disabled soon.
Couple more topics to get
What topic
into.
did we start that with?
I have no clue.
That was
the topic
that was,
was
Kim
about my
Jong-un.
wristbands.
That was Kim Jong Un. That was North
That
Korea.
was good, Leduca. That was the throwback, Leduca.
That was amazing. Couple more topics. The second half of the rundown is brought to you by Mack Weldon. Mack Weldon, they have boxers, sweatpants, sweatshirts, loungewear, athletic wear. All of it is very comfortable. It's very affordable. If you use the code RUNDOWN, you're going to get 20% off your first purchase. So you know me. I like to look good, but I like to be comfortable. It's the perfect blend.
TJ McConnell's in the house.
He's looking fly.
So go to MackWeldon.com, promo code RUNDOWN. Get 20% off that first purchase and be nice and comfortable. Joe Biden, Beau Biden, Hunter Biden,
This is fucked.
and Hallie. Haley.
This is
serious
fucked.
stuff, dude.
So Joe Biden's son, Beau, died of cancer tragically, I believe last year. It was like on the long list of tragedies the Biden family has gone through. And now his widow
They're like the junkyard Kennedys.
is banging
Does that mean
the
to say?
brother.
No, but it is.
No,
It's
it's
so
like you
true.
literally-
Like they're cursed.
So true.
And Biden came out and said he's cool with it.
Yes, issued a statement that said, "I'm happy that they're happy, and we are okay
That's
with this."
such.
That's political Kennedy bullshit. They have to.
That's
say
like
face.
saying we're not. The coach's job is safe.
Yes, right.
Like if you go come out and say it,
you don't.
you know something's fucked
I
up.
mean, you guys stop the bleeding at some point. Is that what you think?
I don't understand. There are so many women, there's so many men in this world, and you picked your fucking dead brother's wife?
So fucked
Okay,
up.
so we had this conversation a little bit, Caleb and I, because we
Caleb and Paul basically defended it.
Also, no, we didn't defend it. We didn't defend it. We were taking the devil's advocate. There's no way we were defending it because I'm going to stay up for Caleb in this part too. But you got to know somewhat of the facts. If this shit was happening while he was going through the cancer,
I would assume that it was. See, that right there is why you never. That's another reason why you never do it, because everyone assumes right away.
100%.
It's been going on for a long time.
100%.
You either wanted to bang them or you were the entire time.
Right. Fuck, man.
That's just the golden rule.
Joe
just
Biden's
stay
gotta,
away
yeah.
from the exes, your boys' exes, it's just
your dead
bad
brother's
karma.
exes.
It's just bad karma. And then you go dead brother ex. That's
and it's both of them to blame.
And
they're both crazy. Like this isn't like
this isn't like a year. This isn't a 6-year layoff. It just happened.
Who was worse, the girl or the guy? I have a definitive answer on this.
I would say guy.
Me too. And
That's
she's
your
a
fucking
scumbag.
brother, dude.
She's fucking trash too.
Right.
But that dude
I
has
think
to
there's
keep it in
probably
control.
like a weird like grief thing going on with
I'm
her.
saying
Like
the girl.
wanting to be connected to the family.
I wouldn't even buy
the
it.
guy, like, dude, that's your brother.
If you're banging your brother who's passed away's ex-wife, you have no willpower as well. So I'm blaming the girl.
Go jerk off. Then
Always.
think about it. Then be like, do I want to bang my dead ex?
JJO, it will change
Yeah,
your life.
seriously.
Before you do anything stupid, just jerk off.
How weird is that Thanksgiving gonna be? Do they have kids?
Dude, that's what
That
I
was-
said.
that
What
was
are
a big question,
Here's
too.
my thing about kids. It's like, is he uncle? What is he?
Oh my
Now
god,
he's
that's
uncle
so
stepdad.
fucking messy.
Uncle stepdad
What
is
are
where
they
that's gonna go.
doing? Joe,
Imagine
you
she
got to
said-
get your house in order,
Cool
man.
Joe needs to put, you know what, he's a little too laid back. He needs to crack the whip. Hey, everybody, stop banging each other.
That's so fucked.
Last topic of the day, this Ohio State chick, college girl, going viral. She sent an email to her professor basically saying, sorry, this paper is late. My boyfriend unexpectedly broke up with me, and I've been an emotional wreck. I know this is uncomfortable for you and for me. Like, I hope this is cool. Professor wrote back, well, life happens, seems like a good time to go to Europe. So was the professor cool with this?
No, he's busting her balls.
Busting her balls? But
Yeah,
being
like basically saying like, well, we could all just pick up and just like, oh, we don't want to do this.
So he's
shit.
just like, you still, you know,
Yeah.
you're still fucked that you didn't turn in the paper.
Right.
All right, that's what I want to hear. Because I thought for a second that he was like cool with
Yeah,
this.
same here. I
And
thought so
then- and then
first, but
college
Unless
professors
I'm
are going
wrong, I don't
soft.
know. Am I wrong?
If that's the case, college professors are going soft.
Anyone? Am I wrong?
If a chick comes to you and says, my boyfriend broke up with me and I don't have my work, and you let that slide, you're a trash professor.
But to me, for her to write something like that, I want to say is pretty genuine, and maybe he like took it hard to
Come
heart.
on, what are you?
Paul.
Who would out of their mind rightly go, you know what?
Oh,
I'm gonna write
man.
my
Why don't you get
professor
a
that I
why don't
broke up with my
you? Hey,
boyfriend.
why don't you get an
So
extra?
actually, she sat
fucking
around
Get an
and
extra
spit on
thought
some
about it.
lies.
Get an extra wristband for all the chicks that get dumped. You know, when they have Sunday night homework. That's what you're saying right now, dude. This is. I mean, come on. This is. I hate when people do like the millennials don't understand shit. But this is a quintessential millennial move to be like, I got broken up with, so I just didn't do the work.
Also, it might not even be true at all.
Of course it could.
Dead
yeah.
relatives and all sorts of tragedies have been emailed to my professors.
The one thing I had differed with when K Marker wrote the blog, I think he said something like you could have done the work earlier. That's wrong. Everyone in college does the work at the very last.
If you
moment.
do the college work ahead of time, you're the
crack
biggest
book
loser in the fucking
before
world.
like a week, like a day before the final.
You're
Come
a
on,
loser.
That's crazy.
But I mean, she's cute. She's going viral. I don't know, run with a girl, right?
Yeah, she's cute, but like this is all. I mean, this seems like a headache.
Come on, you didn't get a note from your mom back in the day to call in sick and head to the track?
No, I would if I was sick. I mean, you could fake sick, but that's different than like she actually is saying this is a valid excuse.
But why would you? That is the most.
Because you didn't do the work,
asinine
Paul.
excuse. It's just why would you write that you broke up with your boyfriend?
Because she actually thinks that will work. That's my point. Is that's like the millennial.
I believe
thinking.
her. I think she broke up with her girlfriend.
I believe her, yo.
You
I don't
believe
know
her?
why.
You
I just
believe
do.
her and think that that's a valid excuse?
100%.
That's fucking.
Go to
you're
Europe,
so,
sweetheart. You deserve
oh my
it.
God, you're an enigma.
I'll come meet you there, Amsterdam.
Jesus Christ.
All right, that's the rundown. I have to call you out a little bit here, Paul, because we were doing radio and you dropped some like liquid fucking magma Hitler takes on us, and it sounds like you just jacked it.
Ask your boy KFC. Ask your boy
KFC.
Barstool. Or
No,
Big Cat right here.
I'm not saying you
Big
were
Cat.
wrong. So we were doing radio. We were talking about
Oh, look at Caleb's
amphetamines.
he's got the mic. I know.
We were talking about amphetamines in baseball, and Paul started to tell us the origin of it all and said how Hitler brought
No, I didn't.
amphetamines
Why did you just
out.
Why did you just
And
do
it
an
turns
interview
out-
with us and then just redo
No,
it on
he
Barstool
brought it
Radio?
up and he asked me about this, and I said it was not. I said it traces
up?
back. I said,
We're
but
just getting our own interview cut.
I said that it traces back to Ted Williams because they used to give it to the fighter pilots, and then
Now PFT is joining us.
PFT.
In your defense, or whatever you want to call it, as soon as the word Hitler came out, me and Caleb were like, "This is a PFT take."
Well, so, yes, it was a PFT take, and Coley filled me in behind the scenes. Apparently, we got interview cucked.
Yeah, don't interview cuck yourself right now.
I'm not going to interview cuck myself. All I'm going to say,
But it wasn't that.
all I'm going to say is listen to the part of my take coming out next week with Paul Duca as the guest.
And PFT's got an awesome Hitler take.
I've got a great Hitler take, but I'm upset at you, Paul.
But I gave you the credit. I gave him the credit. I told him.
Number one, I hear.
No, but I told him where I got
you
from.
plagiarized my take. That's number one. Number two, you gave Big Cat credit for it.
I don't know why you would have done that.
I don't know. Maybe Paul doesn't know my name. I don't know. Probably that.
I apologize. I do apologize.
PLD doesn't know PFT.
I had known when it was the origin was from.
No.
Tune in next week to find out how Hitler invented performance-enhancing drugs.
Yes. How was your week at Barstool?
Dude, I've had a blast. Seriously. To be honest with you, like
You did a lot. I mean, we put you through the ringer.
But to meet you guys in person, it was a good time. It's been a ton of fun.
Dave kind of like skirted you all week though.
What was up with that?
2 days of your trip.
He's kind of ducking you.
That's okay.
I mean, that's kind of a pussy move.
But
if you ask me.
well, it's not a pussy move because here's the whole thing. The guy chased me for 2 years.
You were the original Johnny Manziel.
And he's still my bitch. And he's always been my bitch.
Yeah.
Okay. You gotta.
Yeah, no, he's your bitch. Yeah. Dave Portnoy's Paul Duca's bitch.
It's been
Put that on a fucking t-shirt.
That's a fact.
Get that one going, Robbie.
He just got the insecurities that it drives me a little bit nuts.
Yeah, a little bit. He says that he's the most secure person ever. That he doesn't let anything affect him.
That's what really secure people say.
Yeah.
All the time.
All right, I'm going to go. Hey, thanks for having me on the rundown, guys.
Rundown.
Oh man, that was great. That was great.
That was great.